Hello, Jessica.
Hi, Caitlin.
How are you on this wonderful, beautiful evening?
I went to the dentist today. Enough said.
Did you die?
Yeah, this is me from the grave.
Are you a ghost now?
Would I be a cool ghost or like a really mean
Mm,
ghost?
I feel like if you were a ghost, I think you would just be too nervous to haunt someone.
That's so
Like you would
real.
be like in the corner, and then if someone was like, "Is anyone here?" You'd like evaporate and go away. You'd like apologize for haunting them. You'd be like, "I'm so sorry." You, like Casper the Friendly Ghost, Jessica the Anxiety Ghost.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh my God, you're not wrong.
I I'm I'm pretty accurate there, I think.
You're not wrong, man.
I think I would also be that way though.
Oh yeah, for sure. We'd be there together.
We just be like, sorry. Oops. Sorry about that.
Oh, sorry. Let me scoot right past you.
Sorry. I scooched right past you. Sorry about that. Oh, you ran into me? So sorry. I
No,
actually one time
literally.
I fell and my dog came to come and see if I was okay and I asked my dog if she was okay, even though I was the one that fell and hurt myself.
Dude, today at the dentist, she had this that instrument thing in my mouth stabbing me. And
Mhm.
she like accidentally like twinged and I like jerked or like twitched and I said sorry. And she's
I was
like,
like,
sorry, and I'm like, no, sorry. And I'm like, just please
I
get
say
this
that like
over.
when I'm like coming in and out of my building, like if I'm exiting my building the same time someone else is entering the building, like, oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry you
There's
have to
like,
see me.
I'm so sorry I have to walk by you. Like, my apologies.
Especially if you use your indoor stairs. Those things are so small and narrow.
Well, I don't like to use the outside ones because those are sketchy.
Hmm.
And and one time I was walking down them with Eureka and um she was going too fast and I had to pull her back and she fell and she landed on her back.
Oh, the little
She's okay.
girl.
She's a survivor. She's a
Oh.
survivor, not gonna give up, not gonna stop. What?
What?
Are you a survivor?
No.
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 You know, you wouldn't survive
What?
the zombie apocalypse or
Ugh,
any apocalypse.
I
You,
barely
this is why I
survive a
think.
bad day.
Okay, but this is why I think you have too many food allergies.
I don't
You
have
can't
that many.
forage.
I can't forage, that's very true.
Okay, you can't forage, and there's like, do you think there's just gonna be like chickens wandering around? No. Like you can't go eat berries
What do
and
you mean I can't
leaves.
get Taco
It would.
Bell?
You can't just go to Taco Bell and be like, "Yo, I'd like a Taco Bell, please."
I'd like a Taco Bell, please.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't get my Taco Bell meal. I think I wouldn't survive that much, but I feel like I'd make it longer than you. Or there would be some freak incident and I would like make it to the end. It'd be like Zombieland. I'd be medicine,
I'm gonna be so real.
just
If a
like
zombie
living in a freezer.
apocalypse, yeah, if a zombie apocalypse comes, I'm just gonna kill myself.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far.
I I can't
Maybe,
survive that. I got
I mean, you could
asthma.
just like, yeah, you got asthma, got eczema.
I don't have eczema, excuse you. I got a
It's a
lot of
vine,
issues though.
Jessica.
I know it was. I'm old.
Uh,
How?
Same. We were speaking of old, we were talking about telegrams at work today.
What? The one you invented?
You can send send notices to people via telegram.
Mm.
No. Also, think about it. A text message is a telegram.
Yeah, you're right.
And you can't send those in the zombie apocalypse. Also, I live in the middle
So
of nowhere, so I
TikTok?
think
Huh?
yeah, zombie apocalypse. If the zombie apocalypse happened right now, it would take a while for it to get here.
Depends where
Like,
it starts.
my grandma said that they didn't get like sock hops here until she was a kid.
The fuck is a sock hop?
You know, it's like when they didn't do sock hops and all that stuff in the 50s, they did it later.
What is a sock hop?
It's a dance. Like it's a dance for kids. Like in school, it's like they go. That's what they called their dances back
Wait,
in the olden days.
wait, did they not wear
Sock hop.
shoes
I think they wore socks and hopped around.
on that nasty
Call it a sock hop.
gymnasium floors?
Well, this is back in the olden days, so it's probably cleaner. There's less
Well, I mean, there
people.
was more lead.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's why. Did you know that most people born 100 years ago are dead?
I can't stand you. I
It's
am
like
done.
you in the zombie apocalypse?
I literally couldn't. Okay, realistically, let's
No.
say I survived the first day. Very, very high
Yeah.
probability of that not
I think
happening.
you would, 'cause I think you would try. Your fight or flight mode would go in. You would try and fight. You would try. You'd get like you and Zach, and you'd try and get to your sisters, and you guys would all kind of
It's,
try and hunker
well,
down somewhere.
I mean, I think it would be I either die immediately or I go full crazy psycho my side of the family mode and just start stabbing bitches.
I just, yeah,
It
but I
depends on
just
what,
fear
it
that you
depends
would
if
run
I'm
out
on
of
my
food.
period or not, you know? Because I have a little bit of
You would run out
rage.
of food. That's the only thing.
Oh no, I would die off, yeah, that, but like,
Yeah, you would die of
I
starvation.
would
I
try
don't
if
think
I
you get
got
bit.
was like in a stabby mood. I would try.
Hmm. Yeah, well, cause you have to get a swords.
A sword?
You know? Yeah, we get swords. Cause bullets are gonna run out.
Where the hell are you gonna get a sword where you
Gasoline.
live?
From the store. Haven't you ever been into a Walmart?
Yeah.
I was in Walmart the other day, and I went over by they have like the whole hunting section. They just have like a shelf of knives.
Okay.
I just
I
get a bunch of
remember
hunting knives.
I remember when I
Let's go
worked for
bam
the
bam.
store who shall not be named, and somebody came
Hmm.
in my line trying to buy like a gun that was defective, and it was like 11:47 at night, and I was
Hmm.
supposed to leave 47 minutes before then. And this guy comes through my
Oh
line. He's like,
gosh.
I want to buy this and I need to talk to the manager. And I'm like, great. So I did. I was in a very bad mood. And then these
Hmm.
teenagers, because it was a college town, these teenagers came in or whatever, and they were trying to buy stuff. And I just looked at them and like it gave them like a you've got to be kidding me look. And they just like looked at
Hmm.
each other and then walked away. And I'm like, thank you. But this guy, he's like, I want
Real.
a discount. And the store manager's like, no, I can't sell this to you. It's a defective gun.
Hmm.
Like, and then he sold it to him.
Wow.
So like,
That's
and he
so
gave him a
great.
discount. So like, gotta love corporate America.
Hmm. Amen, sister.
What would you try to do
But,
like
like real talk.
realistically?
Realistically, if there was an apocalypse, I would get Eureka and I would hide. I think I would first thing I would do is I would try and get into my car and drive away, but I don't know where I would go.
Canada?
Um, I'd probably no, I'd go up to my cousins and they grow their own food, so I think I'd be fine there. So
Okay.
I would go and hide at my cousin's house. And then there's I feel like I don't know, there's a lot of interesting people around here, so you know.
Interesting people.
I would do that. And I would get weapons and I would try and stock up on foods. And should I happen upon a zombie, I would stab them in the eyeball.
With what? Your sword?
Yes.
Yes.
You know, like, the zombie if you eat brains? That's why cannibalism is illegal because if you eat brains, you turn into a zombie-like being.
What?
That's the reason. Well, that's, I mean, that's not like the main reason why cannibalism is illegal, because, it's eating people. But if
Right.
you eat, the only thing that really affects you is if you eat human brains.
I don't like this conversation.
Turn you into like a zombie-like state, which is where I think the whole zombie thing comes from. Like, so if you
Mm.
eat brains and you turn it, and then so that's why they crave brains, because it turns them into zombies. So I feel like honestly, if there was a zombie apocalypse, if we just like rounded up all the zombies and like put them in one spot and then they stopped eating brains, I feel like they would just sweat it out and
Well, you gotta cut cold
go back to,
turkey?
yeah, you just cut them cold turkey,
That's
put them in
crazy.
a room and like a rehab. Honestly, what are zombies if not brain addicts?
You're gonna make them go vegan?
Yeah, like throw 'em like some spaghetti, give 'em some pasta,
Spaghetti. Mm. Just plain pasta, no
some like
sauce, no oil.
some partial cooked pasta,
Partially cooked.
throw it at them. Maybe some meat and, some raw meat, some raw beef that looks like brain sometimes.
I
When
suppose.
I was little, I used to think that ground beef was cow brain.
That's really sad.
Like, so I would go to the store and, like, my dad would be getting beef, and I'd be like, "That's cow brain." And my dad was like, "No, it's not." I'm like, "Yes, it is."
Yep.
Also, my little sister used to think that pumpernickel bread was chocolate bread.
Slay.
She'd be like, "I want chocolate bread." And we're like, "No, you won't like that. It's pumpernickel."
Uh, I love bread,
Whatever a
man.
pumpernickel is.
I
What
don't
is a
know.
pumpernickel? Do you think I
Probably.
could feed that to my zombie?
You're insane. Uh,
I gotta get them to stop eating brains so that they stop being zombies.
you can't
Come
convert
on.
them back to normal.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's really all you have to do. I don't think there would be like a zombie virus. I think what would happen is that people would get low on food, and then people would start eating people, and they start eating people's brains,
Hmm.
and then that's when people would turn into zombies.
Have you
I
thought about
think.
this a lot?
Yeah,
Do you think there's
constantly.
actually like, oh, well, yeah, that was a stupid question. Do you think there's actually like famous people bunkers?
100%. You're not telling me
Mm.
all these people have million-dollar mansions without a bunker. Like, come on. Like, you got a bunker somewhere, you have some sort of a vault, something that is packed with, also, there's, like, not to be a conspiracy theorist, but, like, there's, like, things put in place for rich people, have you ever seen the movie, 2012?
Hmm.
You know, when it's, like, all the rich people are getting on that, like, on those, like, ships or whatever
Yeah,
because the world is ending? I think there's something real like that.
I believe it.
Yeah, like, the 1% will always prevail.
Damn.
So that's why we gotta just not eat brains so we don't start the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, guys, no brain eating.
Don't eat brains because that's how you turn into a zombie. Zombie. Er, er, er,
Zombie.
er.
What else you got for me?
You know the song "Zombie" by the Cranberries?
Mm-hmm.
So I forget what the band is called. There's
The
this guy.
Cranberries?
I have to find it. I have it on my phone.
Me when I have something on
One
my phone.
second. Oh, Bad Wolves. They did a cover of the Cranberries' "Zombie."
Not them being bad
Whatever her name
wolves.
is. Yeah, that's the group's name, Bad Wolves.
Mm-hmm.
They did a cover, and I'm pretty sure she was I forget what her name is, but the singer for the Cranberries, she was supposed to, like, I think, like, she was supposed to actually, like, record the song with the guy. Like, she
Oh,
was supposed to be on the
cool.
cover version of it,
Mm-hmm.
and, she died, like, a couple days before she was supposed to go in the studio with them.
Oh, that's so sad.
I know, that's what I heard. Allegedly. Also, allegedly, there's an asteroid heading towards the Earth that's gonna come really close and probably kill us all in 2029.
Well, it's been fun, guys.
But they are allegedly not saying anything because they don't want to scare anyone and they're just hoping that they can figure out how to get rid of it.
Damn.
So, so
What
yeah,
the hell?
that's that's what's going on inside my brain.
I have nothing going on inside my brain. No thought. Just girl.
That's that's evident.
The fuck, man? What's that supposed to mean?
If you have to look up the word evident, then there really is nothing going on in your brain.
Okay.
Bum
Well,
bum.
now I have the zombie song stuck in my head.
Zombie. Also, The Pretty Reckless has a song called Zombie that I like.
Hmm. They're fun
Dear all of
live.
you who wronged me, I am a zombie.
Bro,
I
I
should
was
go on
talking to my
American
dad.
Idol.
No. I was talking to my dad yesterday.
Mm,
And I don't know if it's a bit or not because it's been 7 years since Zach and I have been
mm,
together. And every time I
mm.
talk to my phone, wow, talk to my
I took to my
dad,
phone.
he's like, "How's Josh?" And I'm like, "Zach, he's great." And he's like, "LOL." And I'm like,
Who's
"Dad, I
Josh?
don't know." And Zach's like, "Did you have like an ex named Josh?" I'm like, "Sure didn't." And I'm like, I don't know
Who's
if it's a
Josh?
bit, because like I told him,
I think it's gotta
not
be like a dad bit.
I maybe it's not this past Christmas, the one before. His presents were labeled Josh. And
It's a
then I
bit.
didn't notice it.
It's
Zach
a
noticed it.
your dad thinks he's hilarious and is
I
doing a bit.
honestly, I mean,
I
I
think that's
don't
what it is. I
know.
don't think he's messed up in the head enough to like actually think his name is Josh.
I don't know, man.
I
But
think
yeah,
it's got to
I
be a
thought it
dad
was
bit.
funny. Either way, it's funny.
My dad texted me a couple weeks ago that there is a cougar in my area.
Like
No, actually, no, he
like a
called me.
hot
He said
mom.
he called me. He called me. He goes, there is a cougar in your area, and then hung up.
Does he want to meet her? What's going on?
No, there is like a baby
I
cougar.
know.
And he just
Damn,
hung up.
John, get
Are
at
they like
him.
he's I feel bad for him because um he's in
Hmm.
a nursing home right now. So that's
Awesome.
sad
12
because
years.
at least I think he is. I have to call him and ask him where he's at. Or no, he's
Mm,
in rehab. He's in a rehab facility. I th Yeah, he's in a rehab because I texted him, like, a month ago asking him, and I talked to him after that. But I texted him, I was like, "Alright," because he had to go to the hospital because he had a relapse with his condition,
mm.
and I was like, "Are you going back to assisted living or are you going to a rehab?" A month later, or no, not a month, like 2 weeks later, he goes I just get a text, like, middle of the day, it just says, "Rehab." I was like,
Thanks, Dad.
that's all the message said, I was like,
Thanks,
"What?"
Dad.
And and I looked at the text, and I was like, "Oh, like,
Insane.
okay.
Your sister never texts me
Yeah,
back,
okay,
by the
dude."
way. after our last
Oh, she
week.
never texted you back?
No, that
She never
bitch. She read
rude.
it, and I'm just like, wow.
What a jerk.
And to think I shared
What a
alcohol with her.
jerk. Oh my gosh. Did I tell you when she came to visit me? We went and got Mexican food and she had a margarita.
Mm,
She had two at that Mexican place we went to.
so
No.
good. Mm-hmm.
She had two sips of this margarita.
Me.
I can't walk.
Also me.
I'm drunk. I was like, no, no, you're not.
Wait, if I come up this summer to see you, we can go to the Mexican restaurant. I gotta get that
Mm.
sauce. Oh my God, it's so good.
What if the zombie apocalypse happens while you're there?
Well, you go to that place for me. I'll
Bum,
go to
bum,
the one
bum.
by my house that we like for you, and then we can just pretend
Mhm.
we're with each other.
We can have the no, like you come up here and then the apocalypse happens.
Oh, I would probably have like a lethal anxiety attack. I think that would kill me because if I was that far away from Zach and something like that happened, I would go crazy. And like
Mm.
my cats.
I'd have to get gasoline and drive. I almost tried to take a drink out of my microphone.
I love that for you.
Great. Oh no, but that sauce is so good. That's the only thing I
Alright.
get when I go there is that Chipotle chicken. Oh, it's amazing.
I went to the Mexican restaurant by me with some friends last week or the week
Mm,
before, and we ate beforehand. So I just went for like they have $5 house margs, the big ones,
mm,
all day
mm,
Mondays. So we went. I had two. You know, their drinks are
mm,
strong. I was glad I
mm,
wasn't driving. But I got fried Oreos,
mm.
and I'm
Yeah.
sitting there, we're just like chit-chatting. And the waitress comes up to me and she's like, I'm so sorry, but like, are those good? And I'm like, yeah, they're fried Oreos. And she's like, I've never had them. I feel like I need them now. And I'm like, yeah, girl, go get you some.
Go get some fried Oreos. Yes. I don't think I've ever had a fried Oreo.
And then I gave her a $15 tip on like a $10 bill.
Remember that one time I gave that one waiter that huge tip because I
Yeah,
had three Long Islands?
yeah. He was probably happy though.
Yeah. I'm really good at spending money after I've been drinking.
That's why all of my
I
Amazon purchases.
like what happens after I've been drinking is I think that I have a larger bank account than I do,
Yes, me too.
and I just start spending money. Or I go on TikTok and comment on people's posts and lives.
Do you think our friendship will
I one
survive
day,
if I come up there for 2 weeks?
no, I think I'm gonna murder you and then hide you in the woods.
Good luck
Bum bum
moving
bum.
me.
Just kidding. That was a joke. That was a joke.
What are you screaming at?
That was a joke.
Hey, hey.
What?
Okay.
I still didn't hear what you said.
I said okay.
No. Well, for legal purposes, I have to say that was a joke.
Oh, of course, because when I go out to see you, I'm gonna end up dead anyway. You need the legality of this.
Yes.
Dunye, dunye, dunye.
Bum bum
I've
bum.
been refreshing like even though I signed up for like flight tracking, I keep refreshing the
Mm,
tracking thing to see if it gets any cheaper to see when I should buy it.
yeah.
I'm excited. I'm gonna try to
That's funny.
start like actually planning it. So the logistics, because I need to
Yeah.
buy so much stuff. I need to buy a suitcase.
Like your suitcase?
I like my suitcase.
I like my suitcase.
You need to hurry up and get a house.
Oh, okay, well, when the housing prices go
No, I
down
know.
and my money goes
No,
up,
I know.
I'll buy a house.
No, I know.
Unless you wanna just give me money.
I have like $6.
I'll take it.
I know you will.
I'll take that $6.
I know you will.
I'll go buy myself a
Mm,
cheeseburger.
not a cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger. Well, I don't wanna get brains, so I don't turn to a zombie.
Brains.
Brains.
If where would you want to travel? You know? If you had like the money to like
You know where I
travel,
wanna go?
where? Oh, you said I know? Well,
I
I know
wanna
where
go to
you want to go.
You know where I wanna go?
Yeah.
I wanna go to Europe.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna go to Austria.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna go to Germany.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to go to Scotland.
Can we go to Edinburgh together? We talk
No.
about this every week.
I don't believe in anything called Eden or Borough.
Okay, well, I don't
That's why I
believe
will
that
never
in
go to New
short
York.
people, so
Sure, people got no reason to
what?
live.
That's
They
wild.
got little hands, little eyes. They walk around telling great big lies. They
This is a
got
real song.
don't want no short people. Don't want no short people around here. Yeah, that's a song. I sing it at karaoke.
You sing the wildest stuff at karaoke.
It was just karaoke at your sister's house, and it was just you, me, and your sister and your niece.
Oh, it wasn't the time we went to the bar?
No.
Mm.
It was the time that we were being very rude to Danny and he was sleeping, so he had to go to work in the morning, but we decided to do karaoke like midnight.
I feel so bad for him when I go over there because I know it's gonna be just debauchery. And he's just like, he said once, I said something, I don't remember what I said, but Erica told
Mm.
Danny, he's like, I was having a good day, and then here come the sisters, and I'm like, wait, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to actually upset you.
Yeah, but it's worse when I come into the mix, so
No, because it's so rare for us to get, oh my God, that weekend is gonna be utter, like, utter destruction.
I
I'm
may
so
pass away.
excited. Huh?
Said I may pass away.
I have to do it like later the next week 'cause I have another concert to go to the week after, so
What other concert are you going to?
Kendrick.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
go to Stray Kids.
I
I
hope
can't,
you have fun,
so,
even if it's like not your vibe.
yeah, I'm not like I have no hate, but it's not my scene.
Just get really
Not
drunk.
my scene. I keep telling my
Please don't
sister that
die.
that's what I'm gonna do, and she keeps getting mad at me. She's like, "I saw this video of these girls, they were drinking and they got kicked out of the concert." I'm like, "Well, they were probably being rambunctious and annoying and rude and
Rambunctious.
being
You
ruckus."
hooligan. I just sent you a
You
text.
know,
You should look at it.
I don't have any messages.
It'll come in a sec.
I've never had a cell phone before.
You're a liar. All you do is lie.
Fly like a bearskin rug on something floor. Oh,
You
the
have a
way he
song
lies like a
for
penny in the
everything.
parking lot
You're
at
too
the
loud. Stop that.
grocery store.
Too loud.
What?
Too loud.
Me?
Yeah, stop putting it literally in your mouth hole. What is wrong with you?
I don't know. My mother wouldn't have me tested.
Same. I got an ad today. I sent it to you on TikTok, but I got an ad today that says, "Did I grow up in an abusive home?" Question mark with this little house
Oh,
with
yeah.
like the fucking Babadook on top on the roof. I'm like, why are you calling me out, bro?
I was looking for a gift to send you back, but I couldn't find one.
I know that makes so much sense. It's so funny. It's so you.
I was trying to find one that said, "You've been targeted," and all that kept coming up was Target, like the store,
Uh,
or the Target woman from SNL.
oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. So I
Well,
just gave up, like I do
me,
with most things.
same.
I'm a quitter. I'm a quitter. I quit. I quit things.
I'm a quitter, Katie. I quit things.
What is that from?
I'm a pusher, Katie. Mean Girls?
That's what it is. I'm Pusher Katie. I push
Yeah.
people.
You want some
I'm a
drugs?
quitter.
Me to
I'm a quitter,
you,
Jessica.
me and you. Hey, you want some drugs?
Hey, you want some drugs?
My brother and his friends to us
Hey,
in 2014. Hey, you want some drugs?
you want some drugs? Literally, your brother, he had like this vial of like pot. He goes,
File.
"Would you like some?" He goes, it was like not like a vial, but it was like a little like a
Yeah, I know what you
container.
mean. Hmm.
And he just goes, "Would you like some pot?" And I said, "No, thank you."
How old were we?
I think this is high school.
Mm, that's so
I
funny.
said, "No, thank you." He's
No,
like,
thank
"Okay."
you. Oh, that's crazy.
I can't do it. I get too paranoid, and then I start thinking about the zombie apocalypse.
We just talked about that for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I know. And I'm gonna be thinking about it for the rest of the evening.
No, you won't. Just drink more wine.
What if I told you this was just sparkling grape juice?
I would call you a liar.
Well, I ain't calling you a truther.
Okay.
I am Josh Peck.
I'm so sorry for you.
I feel like he has like money that like if he didn't live in Los Angeles, he'd be like the richest man in town. You know?
Why is that
Like if
so
he lived like out
funny?
here, he'd be like Daddy Warbucks.
Why is that so
You know?
funny? What the fuck? Why
What?
is that so fucking funny? I don't know why.
I wasn't making a joke. I genuinely believe that.
No, I know, but you just say things sometimes, and I'm like, you know what? You're kind of spitting.
Straight facts. No fiction. Hey,
Oh,
what do you get when you remove um
Zoloft.
bread, tomato, bacon, and lettuce from a BLT?
Wait,
A
what do
fax
you?
machine.
What?
Have you never seen that before?
No, I'm confused.
Like, what do you get when you remove bread, lettuce, tomato, and bacon from a BLT? A fax machine.
What? How, where?
Get it?
No.
When you
Why?
remove bread, lettuce, tomato, and bacon from a BLT, you get a fax machine.
Yeah, keep saying it. I'll understand. What do you mean, bro? What does that
You've
mean?
never seen that? It's just like it's like a joke on the internet.
To whom?
You know, because a fax I saw it all the time and I find it hilarious. Fax machines don't have any of those ingredients in it.
I
So
can't
you remove
stand
all that, boom, fax machine. What if I just disappeared one day?
it. You know what's fucked up? We've had
Hmm?
these
What if I just
conversations like
disappeared?
100% sober.
Yeah, but I think these thought, want to hear a thought I had
I
in my
think
head one day at
thoughts.
work?
What?
Yeah, want to hear a thought this is middle of the day. I
Sure.
was looking at my stapler and I was looking at my hands. I said, what
No,
if it wasn't Edward Scissorhands? What if it was Edward Staple Fingers? And then I
staple
said that out
fingers.
loud.
To who?
My coworkers.
Okay. What did they
And they were
say?
like, okay. And then just went back to work.
See, sometimes I like working from home. Well, I mean, I love it, but also like I don't have to deal with people, so I can just like say random things and sing random things and nobody cares except my cats.
I, the other day, was going like, I think I was coming home from work, I was getting out of my car,
The high
and
jump.
I was singing "Last Resort" by Papa Roach, just out
Mm.
loud, and I didn't realize anybody was in the parking lot, and then somebody was, like, getting into their car and just looked at me, I was like, "Hello," and just kept walking.
Hello.
I was just like, "Cut my life into pieces," just going to throw my something out into the garbage.
What? Is that Eureka?
"This is my last resort." Little Richard.
That's a little
Say
checkhand.
hi. A
Hmm.
little chicky boo boo.
Is she feeling
One
better?
time I said that I didn't like chicken, and Eureka got really sad
Oh.
because it's one of her nicknames. She
Hmm.
thought I was talking about her.
Oh, that's
She's gonna
fucked
be
up.
11.
Oh, that's an old woman right there.
She's old.
Ew, excuse me.
She says, I would not survive the zombie apocalypse.
Walmart is considering buying TikTok.
So is Amazon.
Hmm. Sorry, I just saw
I
that.
think he's just gonna keep extending it until he's out of office. If he's ever out of office.
I don't want to talk about this. I'm gonna have another attack. Tonight's a fun night. I don't want to have a mental breakdown right now.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my plastic fork.
Oh my God, I have ice cream in the freezer.
Wow.
I'm so excited for movie
That's
night.
really fun for you.
Uh-huh.
Mm. Oh, I wasn't aware it was movie night.
Caitlin,
I
it's
have plans
Friday.
after this.
With who? Your dog?
Woohoo, it's just me, myself, and I. Solo ride until I die. 'Cause I got me for life.
Do you? Are you sure about that? Have you asked yourself?
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah, she said yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
trust that bitch.
you're the only person who you will know until the second you die.
Hmm. What if you're like, dementia?
Well, you'll still only know yourself.
What if you
You'll still
don't?
have
What
some
if
sort
you've
of
lost
sense of
yourself?
self. Then if you've lost your
Hmm.
sense of self, then you're dead
Hmm.
already.
Wow.
So, my dad's mom had dementia,
Mm-hmm.
and we went to go see her one time, and she was living in Kentucky at this time, and we went to go see her, and she's like, "I have to be in Detroit by noon." And we're like, "Why?" And she's like, "I have to get to the post office. They're gonna burn my book." We're just like,
What?
"What?" She's like, "Yeah, the police officer said that if I don't get to the post office by noon, they're gonna burn my book."
What book?
And we're like, "Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. We'll get you there."
What book?
And then she didn't even know what she said.
Oh,
And she started talking about something else.
me. Us every 3 minutes.
Honestly.
Hmm.
With our unmedicated, undiagnosed ADHD. You got HD? HD good? Apparently, I got 80 of them.
Uh, you
Yeah.
know?
Do you have any parting words for the people whose nights we've just ruined?
Um, kick ass, smoke grass, have a nice night.
Never donate blood to thrift store.
Thank you, Caitlin.
You're welcome.
Have a good night.